Sam Mitchell, and I quote, talking about Max Gawn, it'd be hard to argue he's not the player of this generation. Now, it's a great conversation, okay? Because the starter isn't...
It's actually easy to argue.
No, well, it's not easy to argue because the actual start of the conversation is where does the generation... What does that entail? Okay, so Gawn was drafted back in, I think, 08.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you go back, does his generation include when he got drafted or when he became maybe the best ruckman of all time, which is probably 2018 onwards?
Yeah, what is it, generation? Or is it generation, is it a decade?
Well,
so is the generation 2020 onwards?
Well, I would suggest that a generation is 25 years, right?
Yeah, I would go with that.
So
That's a genuine generation.
So
from 2000.
So based on that, Gary Ablett Jr.
Janers.
is in this conversation.
Yeah, Bud.
Buddy Franklin is in this conversation.
What's that guy that played for Richmond?
Dustin Martin.
Three Brownlow.
Yeah.
He could have won 3 Brownlows.
He could have.
3 Norms, 1 Brownlow, 3 flags.
So give me, off the top of your mind, all right, so let's nut this down.
Oh, God.
No, because there's an interesting byproduct of this, right? It does include Max Gawn. Let's include Dustin Martin.
Yep.
Let's include
Junior.
Marcus Bontempelli.
Yep.
Junior.
Yep.
And like, are you going to include like a Dangerfield?
Danger.
Pendles? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, out of all of these great players, of which you can argue every single one of them is the player of this generation. Dane Swan. Neil, Fife, and Cripps. Are they in the conversation?
Neil, Fife, Cripps. No, next rung below.
So, all have 2 Brownlow medals, okay? Gawn, no Brownlow. Bont, no Brownlow. Martin, just the one. Danger, the one. Now, Ablett Jr., if we're going to include, there's 2. Yeah. Which is probably the main argument to suggest why it's good that umpires have stats nowadays and can get a clearer look at this, because the ongoing conversation around the medal is that the best player doesn't necessarily have a chance.
Look, I'm not sure he'd even be on the podium.
Gawn
for the player of this generation.
Is he the best?
If it's 2010 onwards, then
okay. So
he's got to be below. He's got to be below Bud.
So from 2000 onwards,
yeah,
no chance.
2000. Oh, I don't.
2010 onwards, no chance. Well, if he's not part of 2010, he's not part of 2000s. No. 2020 onwards, Bont.
Then you've got Bont, Pendles. Dusty did most of his work 17 to 20.
I'd say that he's probably out of this conversation. He's done because he retired then.
Out of the conversation.
Well, he played a couple of years, yeah, probably not to the, definitely not to the level.
He's the player of 2020 to 2026.
Well, Lockie Neal's won 2 Brownlows in that point.
Yeah, so he's got
and won 2 flags.
He's got to be in the argument as well, doesn't he?